Welcome back. Well, let's now bring you the news from the ICC Cricket World Cup. Well, last night was certainly a dramatic loss for India in Nagpur. How could India be at 267 for 1 in the 40th over and still lose to South Africa? No doubts, lots of postmortems are needed for this loss. Dhoni, however, was quite clear about blaming his batsmen for playing to the gallery rather than batting out the overs. While for South Africa, it was a case of the 12th of March being a special day.
An impressive list of celebrities were watching at Nagpur, but Dhoni was not impressed that his team went for the big shots and lost 9 wickets for 29 runs.
You don't play for the crowds. They always want you to hit sixes and fours, but if you lose quite a few wickets in the power play or with overs to spare, it's always better that the batsmen, they play the overs.
Blame the batting or the bowling, but this one is India's chronic problem. Suresh Raina missed a crucial run out of Robin Peterson when South Africa needed 16 to win.
I think fielding was also the difference between the two sides. They fielded brilliantly.
Dhoni was man enough to admit that picking Nehra instead of Harbhajan for the last over may have been a wrong call. However, for South Africa, everything was right about this game, which coincidentally was played on the anniversary of their famous 434-run chase.
I think at one stage, on the bus this morning, the team manager said to me, it's the anniversary of 438 game. And at one stage, I was having nightmares about having to chase over 400 again.
So Tendulkar's 99th international ton featured in a loss, with Dale Steyn taking man of the match for his 5-wicket haul.
Like Graham said, after the first few overs, we were definitely staring down the barrel, and they kept putting up those projected scores if they scored at 8 runs and over, and I kept thinking to myself, jeepers, what's happening here?
Graham Smith was expectedly in a happy and humorous mood at the post-match press conference here in Nagpur, especially since South Africa seem to have rid themselves of the chokers tag, at least for now. On the other hand, MS Dhoni has a whole week before India's next game to analyse exactly what's going wrong for India, especially with the batting power plays, the weak links in the bowling attack and the poor fielding. With camera persons Aditya Modak and Suhas Chaudhary in Nagpur, Anjali Doshi for NDTV.
Well, there were quite a few decisive moments that changed the momentum of last night's game. There was a massive collapse by the Indians, and let's not forget that last over. Here are the top 5 turning points.
When Sachin Tendulkar's 99th international century takes you to 267 for 1 with more than 10 overs to go, you should close the game by putting a huge score on the board. So should Gambhir have taken the responsibility of playing till the end and let the Blasters do their job? India lost the plot in the power play, losing 5 wickets for 19 runs, Yuvraj in particular getting out on a full toss. At number 4, the Steyn gun effect. The South African pacer shot India's tail out in a matter of few balls. And the likes of Zaheer, who should have left the job of hitting 6 to Dhoni, as India lost the last 9 wickets for just 29 runs. The look on Dhoni's face said it all, and more was to come later on.
You don't play for the crowds. They always want you to hit sixes and fours.
At number 3, AB de Villiers, who rewrote the ABC of cricket.
Can't set a field for that kind of a shot.
De Villiers' 39 ball 52 reversed the momentum in favour of South Africa. And without the impetus he provided, South Africa wouldn't have won it. At number 2 is the run-out that would have surely sealed it for India. 16 needed of 11, and Suresh Raina was too cautious while throwing the ball to Zaheer. South Africa's Robin Peterson let off. At number 1 is the choice to give Nehra the last over when clearly he was rusty, having not bowled since the 37th over. 1 ball in the slot, and Peterson's hit brought the equation down to 3 needed of 4 balls. Peterson's 18 of 7 balls won the match for South Africa with 2 balls to spare, but probably the biggest turning point could be for South Africa shedding the chokers tag.
And moving on to news from the entertainment circle, well, best known for his role as the other man in the hit Unfaithful, French actor Olivier Martinez is in India to sample life Maharaja style, along with supermodel Yasmin Le Bon. Take a look.
Well, he was known as France's best-kept secret till Hollywood discovered him. With me is actor Olivier Martinez. Welcome to India. You've been a regular here.
Yeah, I love India. I come every year, almost. Most of the time I'm going to Rajasthan, but I went also to Maharashtra.
But this weekend it was all about living life Maharaja style for the actor and British supermodel Yasmin Le Bon. They take on the role of judges at Cartier's Travel with Style.
Couple of roles here, historical. One, especially one behind me, who was owned by a Maharaja who was hunting the tiger, which I'm against, by the way, but it was another time. And he has a bed in the back of the car, so I don't know. It was probably romantic.
Who would you like to romance?
No, nobody. I'm all set, thanks.
Even found my favourite yet. At the moment, there are so many on my list. I just can't whittle it down, and it changes every day. And drive off with quite a few of them.
So which is the car you would like to drive off in, and with who?
Well, quite obviously with my husband, but, you know, I haven't chosen the car yet.
Martinez, spotted in the company of Oscar-winning actress Halle Berry, clearly in no mood to spill the beans, but seemed more at ease discussing Bollywood.
Each time I come here, I go to the Indian movie theater and I watch a movie from the year. So last time I saw a very good one, about 2 years ago. Of course, I don't remember the title. But you make a lot of good movies here. I don't know if I have the move, so I have to practice, because dancing and singing, it's not my peak, let's say. Why not? I will love to work in India. I love almost everywhere in the world, so why not India?
Any favorite Bollywood film star? Any whose work you enjoy?
No, don't want to make stories. No.
Any favorite actress?
No.
Come on.
No.
That's not a personal question.
No, I don't want to talk about actresses. Let's talk about cars.
A French connection B-Town would find hard to resist. In New Delhi, Pooja Talwar for NDTV.
And with that, we wrap this bulletin. Thanks so much for watching. Good night.